So today is what? The 19th. This is Thursday. It's about 11 o'clock. I left you was cooking breakfast. And at first, I was gonna cook. But, we had a few words. And I decided to go ahead and, get my breakfast out the way, do what I gotta do, man, because, I got some things I gotta do. So, but I was willing to take a little extra time and get that done for you, because I know, you do a lot in the house. And, I felt like, you deserve that break, And I try to do it every day for you. You cook in the evening, you should be able to relax, that morning. So I feel you on that. But that's not the problem. The problem is your attitude. It's like you come across like you're ordering someone to do something. You know what I'm saying? And for the most part, I can accept that. I can wake up in the morning, ain't brushed my teeth yet, start cooking for 5 people, and have you behind me criticizing how I put the pan on the stove, whether or not I'm using vegetable oil, why there's no dishes on the, why dishes are on in the sink, and I can go through these little things because if I do let stuff like that go on, then I'm wrong. I'm in error. And I try every day to practice what I preach. So I'm trying to put the pancake mix batter away when I finish with it. I'm trying to get my bacon out, put it on the stove, and then put the pack back in there. But occasionally, people make mistakes, or they forget, and it's not that they're doing it intentionally, they like to do it. They understand the importance of doing it. It's just that they forgot, or, the worst case scenario, they just straight out lazy. Now, if a person's straight out lazy and stuff, and they just, just half-ass doing something, then, people have a right to criticize them, because they're doing less than is expected of them, and less than they're capable of doing, and they're doing it for no other reason than they just don't want to do it. They're not even thinking about, what it entails, who it involves, or anything. They just don't want to do it. So the question then comes into mind, what's the purpose of you doing it in the first place? If you don't want to do it, why are you trying to do it? Because you're not going to be engaged in it like you're supposed to, So, I want to do the things that I do. So when people criticize me in my operation or in the function of what I'm doing, I don't take it to be real bad. I might feel it might be inappropriate, at the time, But people have to learn mannerism. That's what we was reading about last night when he said that they communicate in a positive manner. You see, if you don't know what positive is and you don't know what mannerism is, then that whole sentence goes out the window. Because it's telling you that you should behave in such a way that it adds to others around you, right? Which is the positive, right? A positive is a plus sign. So a negative is a subtracting sign. So if someone's doing something, if you're adding to what they're doing, if you're making it much more clear, much more understandable, if you're lending it support and help, something of that nature, that's positive. Because that's all for growth. Nobody want to go down. We all striving to go up. And what happens is a lot of times when we trying to help people, we're picking out their faults. We're looking at the things that they did wrong. And we're having dialogue about that with the people. People, first of all, don't like acknowledging that they made a mistake. That's the first thing. They're already pissed with themselves that they made a mistake. So then when you have someone outside criticizing you at the same time, it adds to the shame that you already feel. And you're making the person feel worse about themselves. You're not making them feel better. If I make a mistake, you know, you as a positive person should be saying something like, well, you'll do better next time. I'm already tearing myself up that I made the error. So there's no need for you to get on the bandwagon of downing me. I'm already down on myself. So if you're my friend, if you're caring about me and you don't want me to feel any kind of discomfort or pain, then you are alerted that, okay, he's about to feel sad right now. Let me say something to encourage him to be more lively, more happy. Okay? So when I open this box here, it's not to tear him down, but to build him or her up, you see. And that's the problem with, you know, trying to help. Because a lot of times, people do believe that they're chastising people because they're trying to help. And that's what it is. It's a chastisement because it's not kind the way they do it. See, it's different if you was to, correct a person and you do it in a way that they save face. You know, you don't make them look stupid. You know, you don't make them look or appear to be dumb. You know, but when you're pointing that out, you dumb motherfucker, you didn't pick that up. You know, and this is what you were accusing me of today. This is why I stopped cooking. Because you were doing it over a child. You know, Jarrell was playing with me, I was playing with him. Then I began rolling on you, right? Playing with you, right? And when I left to get off, you were telling him to stop, right? And you told him to go. And I went towards the sink to try to, you know, finish cooking. And you got mad at me thinking that I was teasing Jarrell because you told him to go away. Now, I can understand you having a lot of ideas about me because a lot of that stuff you feel about me, it doesn't warrant me to even talk about. And I didn't even respond to because it's just that stupid to me. But it's like I told you, it reflects on the character of the person. So if you're thinking stupidly, you are a stupid person. If you're thinking dumb, you are a dumb person. You see? If you're thinking intelligently, you're an intelligent person. And the way that you're able to monitor or gauge or judge whether a person's intelligent or dumb or stupid is that the things that they say, the things that they do, right? The way that they act, right? So it gives you an impression of how they're thinking. See? And the problem with people is they don't feed this correct information. This is why when it's called upon to be used, it has nothing but this stupid stuff to use. And it's no use to them. But they find it entertaining. See? You're an intelligent woman. You're very sharp. You're quick to get concept and all, you know. And then you're able to apply them to your life. And these things are good. But for some reason, when it comes to yourself, when it comes to issues that are affecting you, you turn into the complete opposite of what you are. It's like you get scared of something and you hide And I'm talking you intelligent. It just flies out the window like a little bird and goes away. And all that's left is this empty shell of bitterness and hatred, man. You know? To think negatively about people on a long-term basis is ridiculous. Think about it. We'll talk some more. All right.